Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on your left lets you adjust your league settings and where you'll start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very...
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Detroit Lions. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gautin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense taking the field behind their second-year quarterback who showed plenty of promise in his rookie campaign, Tyler Shuck.
Coming out of Louisville, a lot of people had eyes on Tyler Shuck, who had been at 3 different schools and battled injuries throughout his collegiate career. But what we saw of him in the final 9 games as a starter last season, lets everyone know that the Saints have found their starting quarterback.
Here's Achane to start the drive. Still going. Inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 73 yards. And the Saints are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give up the middle to right. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Received by Lee on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Williams, the man in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Wright. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints 17-yard line.
They'll give this to Wright, running right. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Goff now to throw. Touchdown! A 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Saints set to go back to work. And you see their offensive coordinator, Doug Nussmeier. These guys trail here in this first half. And now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Throwing, Shuck. This one complete. It's Devon Bailey. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Here's Shuck. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a second and 10. To throw is Shuck. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now third down and very long. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. That'll go for only 17 yards on the punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over first and 10. Play action. It's Goff. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, here's Goff. That is caught. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. That's complete to Laporta. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
20-yard line.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down. It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt. You can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the grab.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Bates' kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Saints offense and their running back getting set to go once more. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 12 now at the 44-yard line. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. Now Shuck. They'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also... The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Gets past one man. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is picked up by the Saints. Room to maneuver at the 35. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean,
and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Goff throwing again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good. 4 on Lions. First down.
Now it's gone. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jalen Wright, 27 yards. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. To throw now, Shuck. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This time they stay on the ground. Yeah, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Shuck now to throw. He'll get that complete to Vele. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 50.
And they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Out of the gun. Gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
With it is Brown. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
First down, Saints.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Olave holds it in. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Second down and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the Lions' 28-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, back to Achane. 127 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
This 2nd and 4. play action. Shuck. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And here comes throw number one for the backup QB. And his first throw since coming in is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
On fourth down, here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. Gone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. That's to the tight end, Laporta. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out on around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll run on first down with Wright. And he's got room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36. And they'll send Williams in motion right. On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
At the 36-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And a solid run down inside the 30. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. From the gun on third down, Goff. That pass completed to Dortch. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are able to stretch out their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Rattler. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
At the 19-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. Here now, 2nd and 4. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will make this a 19-point game. 5 plays there on that drive. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. This quarterback now just 1 for 5 since coming on, but that one gets him a 1st and 10 here. Here's Rattler. That's complete. It's Jalen Pope. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Saints.
Rattler wants to throw it. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. A good move. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 140 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Saints 1st down.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Throwing is Rattler. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Muscles by at the 25. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense set to take over. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a three-possession game and all but put things to bed. They'll start on the ground here on first down. To get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Goff. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's a down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And sensing the momentum, maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Now Brown. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here is Shuck and the Saints. Down by 11, 2:11 to go. They're down to 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning, so speed will certainly be of the essence. Down 2 scores late. To the air is Rattler. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Roger McCreary with the pick. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
So out now come the Lions. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only 1 timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes this out right near the 45-yard line. So So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and 4. They'll run again. Fights loose. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Goff with a kneel down here, and that should put a conclusion to this one. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Detroit, that'll be a happy locker room as they start the season 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Saints,
The player card provides a complete view of your players. Persona DNA makes every player. Negotiations are completely driven by a player's persona DNA now. Pay attention to patience and interest as you're negotiating, because when patience
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the New Orleans Saints and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Saints sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys dropped their opener on the road last week, hoping for better fortunes here in Week 2. Leading the opposite sideline, Ravens head coach Jesse Mintner. His guys were winners in Week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories. Kate Scott, joined by my partner Brock Hewer. It's going to be Tyler Luke to get us started. And we are off and running from the Inner Harbor. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Bringing them out, the Rookie of the Year runner-up from last season. Here is Tyler Shuck.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
They run the counter to Etienne. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. On play action now, Chuck. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. With the shotgun, they'll give it to Etienne. That's the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Let's take a look now at Etienne's performance last week. 9 carries, over 140 yards and a touchdown. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shuck. Flushed out now to his left. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Shuck. It's complete. This is Olave. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Now a toss play for Etienne. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sharp looking to pass here. The right side, cut by Olave. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first.
A gain of 7. First down, Saints.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Rolling on second. Shuck. Throws caught. The Ravens pick it up. Not a ton after the recovery, so they're going to take possession deep in their own territory.
This defense has sure decided that they're going to be the star of the show, at least here from the jump. One series in, they've delivered the first game-changing play. Well, I am talking about one thunderous collision.
Emotional receiver left. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up second and 10 at the 9-yard line.
Another run for Henry. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ball game. Defense nearing a stop. You need to hold once more here on third down.
And 11.
Jackson to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short, so expect a punt coming up here on fourth down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Saints take over first and 10.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Let's start this drive with Achane. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got second and 7 to start. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Into the red zone. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. That... Takes just the right circumstances to happen, but man, a big boy pick 6, Brock, one of the most universally celebrated plays in this sport.
Look at the smile on your face.
I love it. Big boy touchdown. Come on now.
Well, I think you and a lot of fans are in it for the celebrations. Those big guys do so much work, and now they get their chance to play hero. It is a blast.
That one splits the uprights. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Within 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. Up to throw. Nowhere to go with it, and he's planted. They got him at the 16. Nnamdi Madubuike. And he's got his first here after he had 3 of them just a week ago.
We get to hear defense coaches, Kate, talk about turnovers and sacks can come in bunches. This guy got after it a week ago, and he's not slowing down today.
Third and long for him here. Over the middle and complete to Olave. And as they bring him down, a lot of yards. Nicely done, but still short of the marker. So it is fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Hill back deep to return. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.
The Ravens take over.
Here comes the Ravens offense, Brock, as we take a look at their coordinator, Declan Doyle. First season for him in Baltimore, coming over from Chicago after he helped guide the Bears to one of the best offensive seasons in franchise history in his lone year there. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. Now Jackson. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
History there defensively.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Short pass brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
3rd and 1.
They send a tight end in motion. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And it is an excellent decision to go for this. They convert on 4th and 1. Not as risky as it was when you and I were growing up, but still a little bit, Brock. You don't want to hand the opposition momentum or excellent field position if you can't convert.
No, that's right, but you just trust your guys, right? And as much as moving the chains is important, also just injecting belief that we can do this and call like that reinforces it. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
It is cut left side. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
3rd and 6.
And not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Now it's Lamar. And he's going to go down. The Saints came marching home. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. And I think they can finally loosen their collars just a little bit, Brock. A nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
An early disconnect between...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Now we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
Well, good thing they reviewed it because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Throwing, Chuck. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's not going to add another catch just yet. This one fried out by the contact. Of course, it's 4th down. On again comes Ryan White for another punt. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. As the Ravens get back to the field, let's take a look at Brandon Staley, the Saints defensive coordinator. This is year 2 for Staley now with the Saints after he spent the previous 5 years out west with the 49ers, Rams, and most notably those 3 years as head coach of the Chargers. Jackson throwing here. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe.
And the Baltimore first down.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We've got second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Lamar back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away. Brings up 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get in the rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
2nd and 18 at the 42-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Lamar. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to have the first down before he's taken down. Wow, great response facing that difficult 3rd and 15. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to... Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raven offense heading out for this first series of the 2nd half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Throw here, 3rd down. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing about 13 on the play. And that's going to set up the Ravens' first down.
15 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard
Pitch it to Henry. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
It's now 4th down.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down is a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Shuck to throw. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. It's Achane on the inside give. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. You can get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Now stick with Achane. And he'll have him 4 and the 1st down as he's brought to a stop.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Shuck looking to pass here. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal. All right, they'll go pistol set here. Achane is across the line for the New Orleans touchdown. So well done there to come up with a touchdown and get within an extra point of tying this ball game.
So much of this game of football, Kate's about answering back. Punch, counterpunch. You give up a score, that's okay. We've got confidence in our offense. They can get those points back, and they deliver right there.
Shuck and the Saints offense still out there. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Ravens 7, Saints 6.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. This is Henry to start the drive. And a good gain here, 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a 1st. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Will Disley. Incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
And he's down after getting us up to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this third quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Welcome back, football fans. 3rd down now as we begin our final quarter. Here's Lamar. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. He stops here, gain of about 7. And that's going to bring up the Ravens first down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A clutch moment for a massive play. 30 yards.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Jackson a throw on 2nd. This one's to Andrews out right. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Now here's Lamar. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And then a pistol look now.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard
It's Henry on the counter. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the 2nd time around.
That one right down the middle. And lead is up to 8. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they've got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And a good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, shove. Target is there, but it is incomplete. Defender saying, not on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 2 yards.
To throw. Nowhere to go with it. He's planted. They got him at the 16. That is Mike Green. And that means that after the 2-minute warning, they've got a big 4th down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Saints trail by 8. They've got to go big here, Brock. It is 4th and long. Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal. They pitch it out to him here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the Saints' 9-yard line.
Hill again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 4 yards on the pickup. They need another 4. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Loop knocks it through. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a 1st down. So they'll decline this and take the result. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Saints offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Okay. Here's Shuck on 2nd. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, defeats him 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Dumps it off to Achane. And they're able to get to him before he becomes a real threat for that 1st down. Damage limited to 7. It is 4th down. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.